A warm welcome to everyone. Sarvebhyah Harda Swagatam. Let us do the Guru Vandanam. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroho matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. Dhyanam. सिन्दूरारुणविग्रहान् त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौलिस्फुरत् तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखीमापीनवक्षोरुहां पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीम् सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम् अरुणां करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानी ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाभां पीतवस्त्रां करकलितलसद्धेमपद्मां वराङ्गीं सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततमभयदां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीं सकुङ्कुमविलेपनामलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसिते क्षणां सशरचापपाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीमरुणमाल्य भूषाम्बरां जपाकुसुमभासुरां जपविधौ स्मरेदम्बिकाम् श्रीमात्रे नमः। ॐ श्रीमाता श्रीमहाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी चिदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपाषाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्डा पञ्चतन्मात्रसायका निजारुणप्रभापूरमज्जद्ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला चम्पकाशोकपुन्नागसौगन्धिकलसत्कचा कुरुविन्दमणिश्रेणीकनत्कोटीरमण्डिता अष्टमी चन्द्रविभ्राजदलिकस्थलशोभिता मुखचन्द्रकलङ्काभमृगनाभिविशेषका Vadana smara mangalya gruha torana chillika Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabhalochana Navachampaka Pushpabhanasa Danda Virajita Tarakanti Tiraskari Nasabharana Bhasura Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karna Pura Manohara Tatankaयुगली भूततपनोडुपमण्डला पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभू नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा शुद्धविद्याङ्कुराकारद्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोदसमाकर्षिदिगन्तरा. So before we move to the revision, some of you had requested for, you'd asked for continuously to tell the importance of chanting Sri Lalita Sahasranama. Why should we chant? What is the phala, etc. So I thought I'll spend a few minutes to speak about this today, tomorrow being our last class. Most of you would have attended the first session where we spoke about how Lalita Sahasranama was originated, where, etc. However, for the sake of remembering for revision, I will spend few minutes on the introduction part also. So Lalita Sahasranamam is primarily part of Brahmanda Purana, which is one of the Ashtadasha Puranas, 18 Puranas, 18 Mahapuranas. And in Brahmanda Purana, it is part of Lalitopakhyana. So the reason why I would like to bring up this introduction part again is this itself is, signifies or implies the significance, importance, or greatness, or whatever you visheshata of this great stotram, Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. So it is part of Brahmanda Purana, Lalitopakhyana, and this was composed by Vashinyadi Vagdevatas on the Agnya, because of the Agnya, the orders of Lalita Parameshwari herself. And this stotram was imparted by Bhagavan Hayagriva to Agastya Maharshi. Bhagavan Hayagriva, we all pray to Bhagavan Hayagriva at the beginning of the journey of any knowledge seeking before Vidyabhyasa, Aksharabhyasa. And Bhagavan Hayagriva himself has imparted this stotram to one of the great rishis, Maharshi Agastya Maharshi. So by this itself we understand what is the importance of Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. So Lalita Sahasranama Stotram primarily is divided into three parts: Purva Bhaga, Madhya Bhaga, which is the Stotra Bhaga, and the Uttara Bhaga. So in the Purva Bhaga, it is about the context, how it was composed, what was the discussion which happened between Hayagriva Bhagavan and Agastya Maharshi, and how this knowledge was imparted. This is the Purva Bhaga. I think this comprises of around 50 verses. Then the Madhya Bhaga is the Stotra Bhaga, which we all have learned now, which is around 183 verses, to be precise 182.5, 183 we can keep it as. And the Uttara Bhaga is the Phalashruti. So generally you would have noticed for every Sahasranama there is a Phalashruti part also. So Phalashruti is the Uttara Bhaga, is called as the Uttara Bhaga in this, which comprises of around 87 verses. So when Bhagavan Hayagriva imparted this knowledge to Agastya Maharshi, he gave various other Sahasranamas and all the other knowledge, but he was holding back on this Lalita Sahasranama, Lalitopakhana. So Agastya Maharshi was very much worried. Why is it this is not being taught to me? Is being given to me, bestowed upon me? Is it because I'm not eligible, or is it, without any intention? It is just missed out. So he requested Hayagriva Bhagavan and asked specifically why is it is not being taught. So Bhagavan Hayagriva told us this Lalita Sahasranama Stotram is a very sacred, pure and rahasya mantra, rahasya stotram. It can be imparted to only those who have the bhakti and real seeking for this Sahasranama Stotram. So that is when on Agastya Maharshi's request, it was given to Agastya Maharshi by Bhagavan Hayagriva. So what does this indicate to us? That if we are all chanting this together and if you are learning this itself is because of the Avyaja Karuna, only because of the blessings, only because of the Karuna of Lalita Parameshwari. So we are all Nimitta Matra. If I am sitting and teaching this or chanting this, it is only I am a Nimitta, I am only a sadhana. So it is only because of her divine grace we are all learning and going through this journey of Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. And as you all just now, as I shared, as you all know, this is something which has to be chanted with utmost bhakti, bhavana, and it's one of the very, very sacred mantras. So having learned this, my humble request to all of you is to chant it regularly and with devotion and appropriately is my request to all of you. So coming back to the Purva Bhaga, Madhya Bhaga and Uttara Bhaga. Like I said, Purva Bhaga is about this context, what we spoke about. And Madhya Bhaga is the actual Stotra Bhaga, the Sahasranama itself, where Devi has been, the Varnana of Devi is done by various names. And the Uttara Bhaga is the Phalashruti, which actually talks about the phala of learning this Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. Generally, when we teach, usually we focus on the Lalita Sahasranama Stotram, and in this course specifically, we are not covering the Phalashruti. However, as most of you were requesting and wanted to know the importance, I just picked up few verses from the Phalashruti, and I will chant it, and I will try to give a very small gist of what what is the phala of chanting this. So first and foremost, there is this was something which was earlier also chanted in one of the initial classes. Let me just refer to that verse. Anena sadrusham stotram na bhutan na bhavishyati sarvaroga prashamanam sarva sampat pravardhanam sarvapamrityu shamanam kala mrityu nivaranam sarvajvararti shamanam dirghayushya pradayakam. So this is the second and third verse of the Phalashruti. What it means is anena sadrusham stotram. Stotra which is like this, which is equal to this, has not been there in the past before this was composed, and nor in the future. And it is capable of curing all the diseases. Sarva roga prashamanam, sarva sampat pravardhanam, bestowing all kinds of prosperity which the devotees seek. Sarvapa mrityu shamanam, kala mrityu nivaranam, will do the nivarana of all kind of akala mrityus, apamrityus, Sarva jwararti shamanam, takes out all kinds of jwaras, all kinds of grief that we may have within us or we may face in our life. Dirgha yushya pradayakam, will bestow a long life. This is what the two verses which I just chanted actually means. There is also another one. Rahasya nama sahasre namnopyekasya kirtanat. Rahasya nama sahasre namaikamapiyah yah pathet. Which means, in this Lalita Sahasranama, even if you chant one verse with bhakti, one name is the Srimatre Namaha, Srimata with bhakti, that also will bestow, will abundant happiness, abundant prosperity, and takes out all our papa. So just by this Rahasya Nama Sahasre Namaikamapi yah pathet tasya papani nashyanti mahantyapi na samshaya, even the greater sins can also be destroyed. So such is the greatness of Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. Having said that, there is another very good, very nice verse, 54th verse of Palashruti. Tasya punya phalam vaktum na shaknoti maheshwaraha savetti lalita devi svachakrarchanajam phalam svachakrarchanajam phalam. So to tell the punya phala of chanting Lalita Sahasranama, na shaknoti maheshwaraha. They are saying that Maheshwara is not capable of telling the punya phala of chanting. That means it is so great of chanting Lalita Sahasranama. Only she knows, only Lalita Devi knows that what is the phala that one can attain by chanting this. So definitely I am not capable of telling you what is the punya phala of chanting Lalita Sahasranama. All that I can tell you is it gives us abundant blessings, and as one of the names, Avyaja Karuna Murti Namaha, Avyaja Karuna Murti. Without any reason itself, she is a Karuna Murti. So if you chant her names, imagine what could be the Karuna of Lalita Parameshwari. So I'm not capable of telling you what is the benefits. Only she knows. Sa eva veti. It is told in the Palashruti itself. Sa veti Lalita Devi. Svachakrarchanajam phalam iti uktam tatraiva. So it is told there only. So that is what is the Shakti, or that is what is the benefit, or that is what is the phala. So what I told you was just a very, what we can say, when we say only at the very high, very, 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 very high level, just a glimpse of it is what I told you, what is the phala. The depth of it, sa eva veti, Lalita Devi eva veti, she sa eva janati. So such is the greatness of Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. There were a couple of times when some of you have requested for the names, meaning of specific names, etc. So I've just tried to pick up few names from the Sahasranama Stotram, 3-4 names, and thought I will just spend a couple of more minutes and talk to you about those names. Every name of Lalita Sahasranama is very special. Every name is unique, and the meaning is very in-depth. It's like you can people have written vyakhyanas, people have written the meanings, like very detailed meanings for the Lalita Sahasranama's nama, each nama, but I'm just telling you what just a brief meaning, very, very short meaning of this. So first one obviously is Srimata, Srimatre Namaha is the most powerful, the first name. Even by chanting this one name, we accrue a lot of punya phala. So it's like it is said that we get the punya phala more than taking bath in Ganga river. That is what even it says in the Palashruti. So Srimata, she is the Sakshat Bhagavat Shakti. Srimatre Namaha. Srimata is the Sakshat Bhagavat Shakti. She is the one who has brought forth this universe, Srushti Kartri. She is the one who is providing the Rakshana. She Mata, she is the one who is protecting. Kshama Datri, Moksha Datri. So that is why she is called as Shri Mata. It is also said that there are Bijaksharas in this particular Nama. So what we can understand at our level is she is the Jagan Mata for this entire universe. So obviously Shri Mata is one of the very unique names, and one of the names which personally I also like to chant. Another important name, which in fact I told in the initial classes also, is Nama Parayana Prita. So in the verse Chitkalananda Kalika Prema Rupa Priyankari Nama Parayana Prita Nandi Vidyanateshwari is there. So Nama Parayana Prita. So by chanting her name, she can be pleased very easily. She will be we can, if we are not able to do a detailed puja, Shri Chakra Archana, Sahasrana, very detailed puja, just by chanting her names, by doing the japa of her names, Nama Parayana Prita, she will be pleased. That is what it means. In fact, many of the devatas have, in their own way, they have formed the, you come across in Lalita Sahasranama, Manu Vidya, Chandra Vidya, Nandi Vidya. So they've all formed their own way of doing the upasana of Devi. That is why Manu Vidya, Chandra Vidya, all these names come in Lalita Sahasranama. Another important name which you can, I've just noted down is Samsara Panka Nirmagna Samudharana Pandita. So Samsara Panka Nirmagna Samudharana Panditayai Namaha. So what it means is, which is what you actually, we will also read as a just in Gita and many other granthas. So we are all so much immersed, we are all so much attached in this worldly things. So who is that one who is capable of, uplifting us from this Samsara Panka, worldly attachments, Samudharana, who is capable of doing that Samudharana, who is that Pandita? That is Lalita Ambika herself. So that is why she is called as Samsara Panka Nirmagna Samudharana Pandita, is the one of the names for Lalita Ambika. I have not shared the screen here. So some of you have actually asked for sharing the screen. I have not shared any screen. I'm just picking up, and which we have learned from those I'm picking up. So just if you would like to know what is that, I covered. Shri Matre Namaha is the first name in the first verse. I spoke about Chitkalananda Kalika, that comes in 141st verse. Chitkalananda Kalika, Prema Rupa Priyankari. In that verse, we have Nama Parayana Prita. Nama Parayana Prita is the name which comes in the verse 141, which is what I was just referring to, that she gets pleased just by chanting her names. Samsara Panka Nirmagna Samudharana Pandita comes in 164th verse of Lalita Sahasranama. It is the 880th name, Samsara Panka Nirmagna Samudharana Panditayai Namaha. So she is the one who is capable of giving us the moksha or uplifting us from the Samsara Panka. That is what at the end we all look forward to. Another name, Dakshinamurti Swarupini, is there, which is the 725th name. Why again I picked up this name is, this is the Sahasranama is the knowledge which is imparted by, like I said, Bhagavan Hayagriva to Agastya Maharshi. By itself, we know what is the greatness of this knowledge, of this stotram, this mantra. So in that specifically, she is the Dakshinamurti Swarupini. She is the one who has assumed the form of Dakshinamurti for the sake of imparting the knowledge to Trimurtis. So we are chanting the Devi Dakshinamurti Swarupini, her names in Lalita Sahasranama. So we all can understand the power of, or the greatness of, Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. So this is what I wanted to share with you all today. Like I said earlier, Tasya Punya Phalam Vaktum Na Shaknoti Maheshwaraha Sabeti Lalita Devi Swachakra Archanajam Phalam. So only she knows what is the complete punya phala of chanting this Sahasranama. So I'm not the probably, I'm not the capable person to tell this benefits of like I only know that there are immense benefits of chanting Lalita Sahasranama. That is the conviction that I have. But to tell you exactly the details, what is that phala, etc., the Devi only knows. So this is what I wanted to share with you on the benefits of chanting Lalita Sahasranama. So with this, let us get back to our revision. So I'll just look at some of the questions before. So Jyoti Bhagini is requesting for chanting. I will just chant few shlokas, Bhagini, because I have 50 shlokas. So I'll just chant 2 or 3 which I just chanted. Jyoti Bhagini wants those verses to be chanted again, so I'm chanting. Anena sadrusham stotram na bhutan na bhavishyati sarvaroga prashamanam sarvasampat pravardhanam sarvapamrutyushamanam kalamrityunivaranam sarvajwarartishamanam दीर्घायुष्यप्रदायकम्. सहस्रनाम साहस्रे नाम्नोऽप्येकस्य कीर्तनात् रहस्य नाम साहस्रे नामैकमपि यः पठेत् तस्य पापानि नश्यन्ति महान्त्यपि न संशयः नित्यकर्माननुष्ठानात् निषिद्धकरणादपि भक्तो यः कीर्तयेन्नित्यम् इदं नाम सहस्रकम् तस्मै श्रीललिता देवी प्रीताभीष्टं प्रयच्छति. So just picked up 5 verses from this 50 verses and chanted. The next question is there a format of chanting the Sahasranama? Do we have to conclude with Sindhur Aruna Vigraham Dhyanam? Okay, so the way we chant is I think we covered this in the last class, but for the revision, I will just talk about it again. We will start with Vinyasa, this part. Whenever we chant the complete Sahasranama or when we do the Sahasranama Archana, we can start with this. Vibha, you can repeat this after me. Om Asya Shri
Om Asya Shri Om Asya Shri
Lalita Sahasranama Stotramala Mahamantrasya
Lalita Sahasranama Stotramala Mahamantrasya Lalita
Kshamyatam, go ahead.
Lalita Sahasranama Stotramala Mahamantrasya
Vashinyadivagdevata Rishayah
Vashinyadivagdevata Rishayah Vashinyadivagdevata Rishayah
Anushtup Chandah
Anushtup Chandah
Shri Lalita Parameshwari Devata
Shri Lalita Parameshwari Devata Shri Lalita Parameshwari Devata
श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटेति बीजम्
श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटेति बीजम् श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटेति बीजम्
मध्यकूटेति शक्तिः
मध्यकूटेति शक्तिः मध्यकूटेति शक्तिः
शक्तिकूटेति कीलकम्
शक्तिकूटेति कीलकम् शक्तिकूटेति कीलकम्
मूलप्रकृतिरिति ध्यानम्
मूलप्रकृतिरिति ध्यानम् मूलप्रकृतिरिति ध्यानम्
ॐ
ॐ ॐ
मम श्रीललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी प्रसादसिद्धिद्वारा
मम श्रीललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी प्रसादसिद्धिद्वारा मम श्रीललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी प्रसादसिद्धिद्वारा
चिन्तितफलावाप्त्यर्थे
चिन्तितफलावाप्त्यर्थे
चिन्तितफलावाप्त्यर्थे अवाप्त्यर्थे
चिन्तितफलावाप्त्यर्थे चिन्तितफलावाप्त्यर्थे
जपे विनियोगः
जपे विनियोगः जपे विनियोगः
So we chant this nyasa. After that, we move to the dhyanam. So we chant the dhyana shlokas which we have learnt, the 4 dhyana shlokas, and after which we will chant Shri Hayagriva Uvacha. Repeat, Vibha.
श्रीहयग्रीव उवाच श्रीहयग्रीव उवाच
And then we'll start with Om and Shri Mata as we practice, we chant in every class. So this is the order of the Lalita Sahasranama Stotram when we chant from the beginning. And there is the ending part which I will be teaching tomorrow in our last class. So there is the last verse which is there, and the last part, the conclusion part, which I'll be covering in the tomorrow's conclusion class. So this is about the format of chanting the Sahasranama. Is Palashruti included in the chanting course? No, no Bhagini. Vidya Bhagini is asking this question. Palashruti is not part of the chanting course. It's only the Madhya Bhaga, Stotra Bhaga we are doing. Do we need a Guru Padesha to chant Lalita Sahasranama? So you are learning Lalita Sahasranama now. It is, for that matter, any stotram, any shloka is effective when it is learned from a guru. When you say Upadesha as a stotra, if you are chanting this, yes. But if you are, bija mantras and all that, if you have to do the japas, you need to get it imparted from a guru who has done that kind of a japa or that has got that kind of an Upadesha Shakti. So only those people will teach those mantras and of course the Lalita Sahasranama. So it is always recommended to learn from a guru than, learning ourselves reading the stotram. This is applicable in general for everything. And since this question is specifically for Lalita Sahasranama, Raman Mohodaya, yes, it's always good to learn from a Guru Padesha to chant. When I say Guru Padesha, here learning from a Guru. Okay. So there is a request. from one of the attendees, KSRM60, for the upload of record and upload of a video of the complete Lalita Sahasranama with a single repeat. We will do that. I will get it recorded and I'll put it. Meanwhile, if you want to quickly look into it without an anucharana, like what we have is what we did on the live chanting on which we did on the Lalita Panchami day, where we it was a continuous chanting of the entire Sahasranama by 3 of us. You can refer to that. However, I will also within a week's time, I will also record and upload not a video, an audio. I think what you need is an audio, right? So of the Ucharana and Anucharana, where I chant once and somebody repeats after me. So that you can practice for, use it for practice purpose. Yes, that will be done, Bhagini or Mahodaya. Only the chanting of Sahasranamam is enough, or should we chant the beginning and the Palashruti? Usually, the Sahasranamam chanting is what we do. That is what even I follow. I do not, on a regular chanting, like on a day-to-day, I do not do the Palashruti chanting myself. Lalita Sahasranama Stotram part, the Madhya Bhagas, the Stotra part, Stotra Bhaga is the most important one. So that is good enough if you are able to chant that on a daily basis, because that itself is around 183 verses. This is for Asha Parthasarthi Bhagini. Okay, KSR Murthy Mahodaya. Yes, I got your name. We'll get the video uploaded. So I think I've gone through almost all the questions. Just give me a minute. Just have a quick time check. We have time for another 22 minutes. So I request the attendees to raise hands for chanting. I'll go to the last 10 verses because that is what we learned recently. I will reshare my screen. While I share my screen, I just wanted to share with you all that tomorrow will be our last class, and the structure of tomorrow's class will be we will chant the first few verses of the Sahasranama, maybe 5 or 10. Let us keep it as 10, and I will teach the last 2 verses, last one verse again, and also the last verse and the conclusion part with which we conclude the class. And we will also spend some time in terms of exchanging the feedback or experiences, what you feel about the course or the class, any improvement points, etc. You can share your testimonials or your feedback on how we can make this class more better, etc. Whatever ideas you have, like, somebody wanted Palashruti, somebody wanted the meanings, etc. So you could probably share your feedback during the tomorrow's class, the conclusion class. So the first half will be spent on chanting the few verses of Sahasranama and learning the last few verses and the conclusion. And after that, we will talk about the feedback. So I request all of you to join the tomorrow's class. It's a personal request, tomorrow being the last day and learning of the last 2 shlokas. And personally, I also blessed to having been part of this course. It has been a wonderful blessing for me also to every Friday, Saturday, spending time with you all in going through the Sahasranama again. So let us start with the revision. I'll call out the names. I'll stay at the screen. So coincidentally, unintentionally, this itself, the 164th verse, Samsara Panka Nirmagna, only has come up, which we spoke about during the initial part of the class today. Let me. Okay. Jyoti Bhagini, would you like to chant this verse?
Yes, Ram Ram Guruji.
Ram Ram Ram.
Sansara panka nirmagna samudharana pandita yajna प्रिया यज्ञकर्त्री यजमानस्वरूपिणी।
धन्यवादः भगिनी। अमृता राजकुमार भगिनी। Bhagini, I'm not able to hear you. I've unmuted you. Okay, I'll move to the next person. Chaya Bhagini.
हरि ओम।
Hari Om.
धर्माधारा धनाध्यक्षा धनधान्य विवर्धिनी विप्रप्रिया विप्ररूपा विश्वभ्रमणकारिणी।
धन्यवादः भगिनी। रमणा केवी महोदया।
राम 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 भगिनी।
राम राम राम।
विश्वग्रासा विद्रुमाभा वैष्णवी विष्णुरूपिणी अयो निर्योनिनिलया कूटस्था कुलरूपिणी।
तमाम धन्यवादाः। उमादेवी भगिनी।
राम राम भगिनी।
राम राम राम।
वीरगोष्ठी प्रिया वीरा नैष्कर्म्या नादरूपिणी विज्ञानकलना कल्या विदग्धा बैन्दवासना।
तमाम धन्यवादाः। मधुबाला भगिनी।
नमस्ते मैडम।
नमस्ते।
तत्त्वाधिका तत्त्वमयी तत्त्वमर्धस्वरूपिणी सामगान प्रिया सौम्या सदा शिव कुटुंबिनी।
धन्यवादाः। एम ललिता भगिनी।
नमस्ते मैडम।
नमस्ते।
सव्यापसव्य मार्गस्था सर्वापत्तिनिवारिणी स्वस्था स्वभाव मधुरा धीरा धीर समर्चिता।
तमम रविशंकर, डॉक्टर रविशंकर महोदया।
नमस्ते महोदय, श्रूयते वा?
नमस्ते, श्रूयते।
चैतन्यार्घ्य समाराध्य चैतन्यकुसुमप्रिया सदोदिता सदा तुष्टा तरुणादित्यपाटला। धन्यवादाः।
धन्यवादाः। सरिता गार्ग भगिनी, did I call out your name? No, right?
Yeah, namaste.
नमस्ते।
दक्षिणा दक्षिणाराध्या दरस।
Sarita Bhagini, can you chant again? I think you went on mute.
Yeah. दक्षिणा दक्षिणाराध्या दरस्मेर मुखाम्बुजा कौलिनी केवलानर्घ्य कैवल्य पददायिनी।
तमाम धन्यवादाः। कीर्तना रत्नाधर।
राम 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 भगिनी।
राम राम राम।
स्तोत्र प्रिया स्तुतिमती श्रुति संस्तुत वैभवा मनस्विनी मानवती महेशी मंगलाकृतिः।
धन्यवादाः। शुभांगी भगिनी।
विश्वमाता जगद्धात्री विशालाक्षी विरागिणी प्रगल्भा परमोदारा परामोदा मनोमयी.
उत्तमम्.
Thank you, ma'am.
धन्यवादः भगिनी. सावित्री भगिनी. सावित्री भगिनी.
व्योमकेशी विमानस्था वज्रिणी वामकेश्वरी पंजयज्ञप्रिया पंजयज्ञप्रिया
1 minute. I will chant once. Panchayagna priya.
पंजयज्ञप्रिया मज्जादिशायिनी
Manchadhi. Panchayagna priya. Panchapreta manchadhishayini.
पंजयज्ञप्रिया पंचप्रेतमज्जादिशायिनी
Manchadhi. Manchadhi.
मंचादिशायिनी.
धन्यवादाः. अमृता राजकुमार भगिनी.
नमस्कारं मैम.
नमस्कारं.
पंचमी पंचभूतेषु पंच शंको.
Go ahead.
पंचमी पंचभूतेषु पंचसंख्योपचारिणी शाश्वती शाश्वतैश्वर्य शर्मदा शंभुमोहिनी.
उत्तमम्. लास्या भगिनी. Lasya, I've unmuted you. Okay, let me move to the next.
Are you?
Lasya?
Am I audible?
Yes, I'm able. Yes, please go ahead.
Dara sutadanya dharmini dharmavardini lokatita gunatita sarvatita shamantika.
Listen carefully, Lasya. The second word in the first line, dharasuta. Okay, dharasuta. Repeat.
Dharasuta.
Good. Okay, wait. The last two words. Okay, sarvatita shamatmika.
Sarvatita shamatmika.
धन्यवादः लास्या.
धन्यवादः.
नेत्रावती एस भगिनी.
नमस्ते मैडम.
नमस्ते.
बंधुकुसुम प्रख्या बाला लीला विनोदिनी सुमंगली सुखकरी सुवेशाढ्या सुवासिनी.
धन्यवादाः. Just the first word. बन्धुककुसुम प्रख्या. Can you repeat?
Okay मैडम. बंधुकुसुम प्रख्या बाला लीला विनोदिनी. ओके ना.
धन्यवादाः.
धन्यवाद.
चित्रा सुंदर भगिनी.
नमस्ते.
नमस्ते.
सुवासन्यर्चन प्रीत शोभना शुद्ध मानसा बिंदुतर्पण संतुष्टा पूर्वजा त्रिपुरात्मिका.
सुवासिन्यर्चन प्रीता शोभना. Can you repeat?
सुवासन्यर्चन प्रीता शोभना.
And that's fine. Just you can give a little more prolonging here. Shobhana, Shuddha Manasa. These are all Dirghaksharas.
सुवासन्यर्चन प्रीता शोभना शुद्ध मानसा बिन्दुतर्पण संतुष्टा पूर्वजा त्रिपुराम्बिका.
So everywhere, wherever there is a dirghanu bhagini, for example, even in Purvaja, Tripurambika.
Okay. Purvaja Tripurambika.
Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Chitralekha bhagini.
Vanakkam.
Namaste.
Dasamutra samaradhya Tripura Sriva Shankari Jnana Mudra Jnana Gamya Jnana Jneya Swarupini.
Dhanyavadaha. Shamala's iPhone.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
Yoni mudra trikhandeshi
One
trigunam
second, I think somebody else is also. One second, Shamla Bhagini. Now you can
madam.
go ahead. Now
Okay,
you
madam.
can go.
Yoni mudra trikhandeshi trigunam va trikonaga anaghabhuta charitra vanchitartha pradayini.
Tamam. Just have to, you can observe the tune next when you're chanting.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Dhanyavadaha. Renuka Nandini Bhagini.
Bhagini. Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Abhyasatishayajnata shadad.
Go ahead, Renuka Bhagini.
षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिर् मूर्तिरज्ञा. I'll say it again, Mata.
Can I chant once? Will you repeat?
Yes, please.
Me?
Yes, please.
Abhyasatishayajnata.
Abhyasatishayajnata.
षडध्वातीतरूपिणी.
षडध्वातीतरूपिणी
अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
धन्यवादाः.
धन्यवादः
Bhavya
भगिनी.
Bhagini. Bhavya Bhagini, I've unmuted you. I'll go back actually. We will go to, yeah, you can try this. 177. Bandhuka.
बन्धूक कुसुम प्रख्या बाला लीला विनोदिनी सुमंगली सुखकरी सुवेशाढ्या सुवासिनी.
धन्यवादाः. शीला तिरुज्ञानं भगिनी.
सुवासिन्यच्चन प्रीता शोभना शुद्धमानसा बिन्दुतर्पण सन्तुष्टा पूर्वजा त्रिपुराम्बिका.
Uttamam Bhagini. Just give an observation to this na. Okay. It sounded like na to me. Bindu tarpana na tatha dadhana.
Bindu tarpana.
Tarpana. Bindu tarpana.
Bindu tarpana.
Santushta.
Santushta Purvaja Tripurambika.
Dhanyavadaha. Just it's one of the common mistakes we do. This is na. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Premaj Mahodaya.
Bhagini. Dashamutra Samaradhya Tripura Shiva Shankari Jnana Mudra Jnana Gamya ज्ञानज्ञेयस्वरूपिणी
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 धन्यवादाः। विनया भगिनी। Vinaya Bhagini, I've unmuted you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Yoni mudra trikhandeshi triguణాంబా త్రికోణగా
अनघाद्भुत
चारित्रा वाञ्छितार्थप्रदायिनी.
धन्यवादाः।
धन्यवादः. Thank you.
भाग्यश्री रानडे।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका।
धन्यवादाः। माला दासगुप्ता भगिनी 180th was योनि मुद्रा। Mala Das 180 योनि मुद्रा, what is being shown on the screen?
Yes. Namaskaram Bhagini.
Namaste.
Yoni mudra trikhandeshi triguణాంబా త్రికోణగా అనఘాద్భుత చారిత్ర వాంఛితార్థప్రదాయిని.
Just I will chant only the third padam. You can repeat that after me. Anaghabhuta charitra.
Anaghabhuta charitra.
So this anagha. Gha is a mahaprana. Then we have bha mahaprana. Anaghabhuta charitra.
Anaghabhuta charitra.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Dhanyavadaha.
Vishalakshi Ramani Bhagini 179th verse. Dashamudra.
दशमुद्रा समाराध्या त्रिपुरा श्रीवशङ्करी ज्ञानमुद्रा ज्ञानगम्या ज्ञानज्ञेयस्वरूपिणी.
धन्यवादाः भगिनी. So yes.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. I have a doubt in this shloka, ma'am. So do we have to chant like Dasha Mudra Samaradhyat It and then Tripura Shri?
No. There is no Dvitvam here because we are going to take a pause after this, right? We are stopping after this padam. Dasha Mudra Samaradhya. I'll take a pause and then Tripura Shri Vashankari. It's playing Tripura Shri.
Okay. So if we have to continuously chant without a pause, then is that
yeah, you should apply the Dvitva. Dasha Mudra Samaradhya Tripura Shri Vashankari. However, because these are two different names, we will take a small pause there.
Okay.
See, for example, in Dasha Mudra, so after mu we have Mudra, Dra is there. So there Dvitvam is applicable there. Dasha Mudra, that is applicable there. And I will not take a break anywhere there, right? So Dasha Mudra Samaradhya, pause, and then Tripura Shri Vashankari.
Sure.
Guruji, I have a question. In the Dhyanam, no? In the Dhyaya Padmasanastha, in the second line, is it Karakalita Lasad Hema or Dhema?
So there is a Sandhi happening. So that is Karakalita Lasad Dhema when you combine. Karakalita Lasat. If you split Karakalita Lasat Hema, but we are combining and chanting that Karakalita Lasat Dema we should take.
So it is DHE, no? Dhema, no?
Yes, the Alpa Prana Da is also there and Mahaprana Da is also there in that.
Correct.
I will display that if you want once again.
Okay, thank you. So it has to be chanted together, that full.
Yes,
full.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So let me just get that. Sorry, I'm again going to the screen share.
It's in the Dhyanam, third one.
Yes, yes. So tomorrow we will also be discussing again about the structure of the assessment, and the dates of the assessment also will be announced. So please be present. So this is the one. So you are talking about Karakalita Lasad Dhema. So if you see here, Karakalita Lasad, there is a the prana, the third letter, and we also have the Karakalita Lasad Dhema Padmam Parangi.
Okay, okay, thank you. And is it okay to chant only 10 slokas a day, or it's not good? Have you to complete them?
It is okay to chant even one shloka if you are able to chant with bhakti, that is also fine. So, but if you have time, the entire Sahasranama will not take more than 20 minutes. So you can try. If at all not possible, then yes, it is okay to chant how many shlokas is possible for
Yeah, till you're proficient, till one is proficient.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji, for all your efforts and teaching. Thank you very much. Grateful. Very grateful. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha. So let us do the Mangalam for today. Sarvamangalamangale
Shive
Sarvarthasadhike Sharanye Tyambake Devi Narayani Namostute. Dhanyavadaha. Punarmilamaha. Shvahamilamah. Yeah, and there was one question which I didn't answer. Somebody wanted to know about whether we can have a practice session. So what I request is, since all of you have my mail ID, if you think that you need another practice session, please put a mail to me so that, I can, after the tomorrow's class, somewhere in between, one of the weeks, we will plan to have one practice session where you can all, the entire hour we can chat. You can all practice once.
Yes,
धन्यवादः राम 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 श्वः मिलामः
Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद मैम धन्यवाद
Namaste. Dhanyavad.